Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Ramblin' Man again, and today you are watching another team deathmatch on Firing Range. And I thought I would upload this particular team deathmatch. What set it apart from any other team deathmatch is the fact that I'm not using an assault rifle in this game. I'm actually using the RPK light machine gun, and I think I'm going to go into detail a little bit why I prefer this light machine gun over any of the others, because there is actually a pretty big difference with this one as compared to the other ones that I really like. And the biggest thing to me with this light machine gun that the other ones lack is the fact that you can get dual mags with this one, and that honestly to me is such a huge deal, because dual mags really kind of cuts the worst part of a light machine gun, which is like the awful reload speed. And that's a big deal with a light machine gun, because that means you get like the stopping power and the bullet rain of a light machine gun, but you still get the God, what's the word I'm looking for here? You still get whatever. Moving on. I'm not going to dwell on it. We don't want to focus on negatives here. But another thing I like about, well, it's considered a negative, but one thing I sort of like is how it hampers your mobility. Like, you can't run as fast with a light machine gun. I sort of like that because it more or less forces you to pace yourself. You can't sprint as often, you can't move around as fast, so it sort of forces you to pace yourself and take things slow, which is, I think, a lot of players who are struggling with the game could really benefit learning, because even I, that makes me sound like a jackass, but I struggle a lot of the time. One of my big problems I have when I play, the reason I'll do bad or I'll do inconsistent is because I'll just get rushing. Like, I'll be sprinting everywhere and I'll get caught with my hands down my pants, which is not an advisable way to run with your hands down your pants, because if you fall, you have no way of catching yourself. So a public service announcement: don't run with your hands in your pants. If you're going to put your hands in your pants, find a safe, temperate area to do it. It's preferably private, you know. Privacy's not key, but it's usually preferred. But anyways, I just thought I'd take a break from an assload of homework to do a little recording, just because it's sure as hell more fun than homework. And I've been doing it for roughly, what the hell time is it? It's about 10 to 11 at the moment, so I've been doing homework for about 4.5 hours, so I think I deserve a break, because I don't feel like doing homework anymore. And yes, I'm a procrastinator. Sue me. So I've braved the freezingness of my basement, because there's people upstairs, so I'm shivering my ass off down here. A basement, that's a good point. A basement is actually a perfect place to put your hands in your pants if you feel like it. If you're compelled to put your hands in your pants, a basement is a good spot. Though preferably it's not as cold, because my basement's really cold, so it's not as ideal, because you need a blanket or something. And the blanket you could use upstairs, because that just aids the privacy thing. Like, I'm saying, it's the kind of stuff you got to put thought into, because people just assume that these kind of things just guys know, but these are the kind of things that you got to think about. And I feel like I'm sort of making a public service announcement in just helping you guys out and figuring this kind of shit out, because this is important shit that you got to know. So, when I'm going back to the RPK light machine gun, I prefer this over the other light machine guns, like I said, because of dual mags. And the other reason is, well, one of the reasons is because none of the other light machine guns really have any. They all have something that kind of just really hampers them for me. Like the one before the RPK, which I think is like the HP or H something. I cannot stand the iron sights on it. I don't know what it is, and I've tried using the optic sights, but I just cannot make that gun work for me. And look at that, right off the spawn, gets sniped. Oh well, the dogs soften the shot. I'm sure he's regretting that now. So, he learned a lesson. He's probably going to go put his hands in his pants after this match. Anyways, the reason I don't like the M60, which there's many reasons why you wouldn't like the M60. I realize it's really powerful in relation to most guns in the game, but that thing, I actually watched one of Xbox Ahoy. I watched Xbox Ahoy's gun review on the M60, and I learned that I suggest his channel, by the way. His gun reviews are awesome. But the M60 in real life is nicknamed the Pig, and if you've ever used it in-game, you'll know why. That thing, its extended mags extends its bullet count to 200, which means you never have to reload for 200 bullets, which is the entire clip, like all the ammo you can carry, and so you'll never have to reload for as long as you have that clip. And there's the end of the match. Jeez, I gabbed the whole time away. So I guess I'll close off by saying thanks for watching, guys, and I love you. Okay, bye.